Hi everyone, I'm Stefan and I'm the co-founder of superglue. With superglue, developers can build and maintain resilient data pipelines very, very fast. So if you're connecting to legacy systems, modern APIs, basically any kind of data source, and you're worrying about schema drift, retries, remappings, then superglue might be for you. Let me show you how it works. So once superglue is set up with a certain API pipeline, you can literally just call it with one line of code and the credentials. So let me just do that now. What I did is I set up a Stripe and HubSpot synchronization. So I get all the customers from Stripe, all those active subscribers, and I basically update them in my HubSpot system. And so superglue ran through and basically had two active configurations here. One is searching the active Stripe subscriptions, and the other is upserting the HubSpot customers. So the way I set this up is actually very, very straightforward. So I just gave superglue a prompt, get me all the active subscriptions with name and email from Stripe, and then upsert the customer profiles in HubSpot. And superglue autonomously built the configuration with just that prompt and some basic information about the systems to connect to. So this is really important. Superglue doesn't have a connector library like some other tools, but superglue basically builds the connector on the fly. It reads the documentation, it picks up the endpoints that are important, and it stitches them together to give you what you want in the prompt. And what that means is that it also can fix stuff as it breaks. So if, say, Stripe or HubSpot change their API or like give you some data you've never seen before, superglue would detect that and would fix the data pipeline before you even notice that. And so you can use us through the console, through code exclusively. We are an API first product, but you can also use us through a graphical interface. And here we see the active configuration. Let me just show you how that works. So you have search active Stripe subscriptions and upsert just HubSpot customers. But superglue doesn't just run all the data through an LLM. It basically creates these configurations on the fly and saves them for later use. So of course it's much faster once you use it again. It just inserts all of the data that it's given. It passes the information out. It transforms all the data that it gets through JSON-ATA, so you get the format that you need and that you want. And then you can just call it through a single API call on your end, abstract all of the complexity away, and just put it into your infrastructure, not worry about it ever again. Superglue is an open source product, so you can download it and self-host it on your end, or you can use a hosted version with load balancing, etc., and basically just benefit from superglue one way or the other. We're in beta right now, so things are still a bit rough around the edges, but we'd love your feedback, we'd love your use cases, and we'd love to see what works, and we'd love to fix what doesn't work yet. Thank you so much, and let us know what you think.